patient. I've got too many things to do. You're comfy like a sweater, but when the sun comes out, I won't be needing you. Your smile conceals a secret, and it's so sickly sweet that I can't see the point of digging deeper and through a surface that is just so beautiful. I don't wanna spoil your soul. Please don't leave this to go cold. Your eyes make me feel dizzy when you quiz me on my childhood history. I'll share with you if you so kindly cut me whole so I can see. I could pry through the cracks so crudely glued from you straight onto me, but instead I enjoy this view that ties so shallowly and deep. I don't wanna spoil my soul. Please don't leave this to go cold. If the best things are worth waiting for, would you disagree? Would you only see them now? Right here's where we both are, and I'm too afraid to turn around and see how far, and see how far. 'Cause I can't wait forever, I'm not that patient. I've got too many things to do. You're comfy like a sweater, but when the sun comes out, I won't be needing you. Hello everyone! Oh my gosh, not that slow. Thank you so much for coming, and happy 50,000 subscriber celebration. I was going to say anniversary, but that's not the right word for it. Celebration. Look at us go. Whee! Thank you so very much to everyone who is here, has watched my videos, and has supported me in one way, shape or form. I feel like I've been on YouTube for like a good long time now, and it means so very much to me. So I thought I would just hang out with you on YouTube, because I don't do YouTube live streams very often. So hello, nice to see you. Let's see who we've got here. I hope you can hear me and things. Let me know if not. Usually I stream on Twitch, so I had to like make sure that everything was also working for YouTube. I might have forgotten some stuff, but we shall see. Hello, Air Apparent. Oh, is that air or hair? Or is it like air? Like, are you royalty? I don't know, but welcome. Hello, Luke Parkers, Haskell. Hello, D Crow. Hello, Alex, 062. Hello, Explosive Cookie. Hello, Crumb. Hello. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Sidnator. Hey, Gaza. Hey, Bruce. See, this is what I wanted to do on YouTube, because I'm seeing a lot of people that I see often in Twitch, but I'm sure I will also see a lot of people that I don't often see just on YouTube. So yes, hello. Thank you for coming. What we'll be doing today is just chatting, getting to know one another. I'll do like a live Q&A, so if you have any questions for me, please feel free to drop them in the chat. But I'm also going to play some songs, and I thought maybe we would watch my first ever YouTube video together. I don't know if I've done that on stream before. If I have, it was a very long time ago, and I'm not looking forward to it. I've already got it up ready. I haven't watched it yet, don't worry. But I don't want to watch it because it's just going to be so cringy. But yes, should be a good time. We shall see. Happy 50k, thank you so much, Miss Gato. Oh look, yep, you're royalty. Knew it. A 50k YouTube celebration on YouTube. Wow. Who would have thought it? You guys might not know this, but I was actually her first subscriber. Joke. Who was? Oh my gosh. I probably recall some of my oldest subscribers whenever they come back in. It's crazy to think how long I've been doing this now. It's a long old time. And it's so cool to see people pop back in every now and then. I love hearing from people who have watched me for a long time and seeing how we've grown. Look at us, we've grown from little babies into bigger babies. Do you ever really grow up? I don't know. Maybe in some ways. Embrace the cringe. Okay, I will try. I'm having fun with these reactions. I don't know how they work exactly. We'll see. This is my first proper YouTube stream in many years. Hey, Hoi Mun Lee. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering anyone's names right now. I'll try. Try not to, I mean, but I'll just try to say your name, but I might be butchering them. But thank you very much for the happy 50k, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Your Unreal tutorials brought me here. Yes, hey Nikki, nice to have you here. So if anyone is wondering who drew these beautiful pictures on my starting soon screens, that was Nikki. So thank you so much, Nikki, for the pictures. You're a very talented being. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube for a while, and I feel like this year, like basically the past year, I've found my niche. Everyone talks about finding their niches. I like these sleeves. But I feel like I've found my niche, which is Unreal Engine tutorials, but also kind of how to use game engines in a more broader creative sense, because I feel like that's something that not many other people are tapping into, but it's definitely becoming more of a thing. I've actually, maybe it's just because I make the type of videos, but I've seen quite a few videos recommended to me that's like making films in Unreal Engine, so it's definitely becoming more of a thing. But I am very happy to be a part of that community, and it seems like you all enjoy the content as well, so that's exciting. Yeah, we should be getting a new YouTube video on Monday, but we shall see. Patreon should be getting it this weekend, so exciting, because Jamie and I have finished another song. We're working on another music video, obviously in Unreal Engine, and this time, instead of making it and then telling you how I made it, I'm doing this super scary thing where I just take you along the journey with me and talk to you about how it's going, like month by month, which could be a really stupid idea for me to do, because there's a lot of ups and downs when it comes to creating things like this, but I guess that's the whole point, right, of me sharing with you my process and where things go wrong as well as where things go right. I think that's what I like to do on this channel. We're not all geniuses at birth. Maybe some of us are. I definitely am not. And that's perfectly okay. Next 50k should roll up faster. Oh golly gosh. We shall see. It would be lovely to have that little plaque. Just something like YouTube's like, we recognize you now. Like, wow, that would be nice. But we'll see. I'm very happy with 50k, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Remember when we told you to do tutorials back then? No, I don't remember. But, sorry, I'm joking. Yeah, I kind of like dabbled in it for a while, and then I did think I wasn't good enough for a while. I still think I'm not good enough, to be honest. I don't know if you ever get to a point where you think you're good enough. I think people just fake it and then just get good at faking it. I don't know, or comfortable in faking it. But I think the more you put yourself out there, the more you just get more comfortable doing it, you know? Yeah. You were a pioneer. I wouldn't quite say that, but thank you. I'll take it. Thank you. Okay, so I am going to start off with a little song just to kind of get us, I don't know, in some kind of happy mood, you know. And yeah, if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. We're not going to jump straight in with me watching my first video because I don't want to. So I'll let you wait a little bit longer, and yeah, maybe in like half an hour or something, we'll watch that video together and we will cringe and go, wow, look how far you have come. And also, you were a baby. And I'll be like, yeah, I know I was a baby. Technically game dev related vids, but still same thing. Nobody knows what they're doing. Exactly, do you, Crow? No one knows what they're doing. She's getting choked up, literally. Yeah, I'm trying not to cry. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's get my thing on. I have my ukulele right here, so I'm just gonna pick it up. Get my sleeves out of the way. I am so happy that you're... No, I'm joking. Okay. I'm gonna sing Tainted Love. It always goes down well. And it's a nice upbeat song, because usually I sing sad songs. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I want to get away. You don't really want any love from me. The share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my life. But I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I'll give you all a girl can give you. Take my tears, and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Now I know I've got to run away. I've got to get away. You don't really want any love from me. To make things right, you need someone to hold you tight, and you think love is to play. Baby, I'm sorry, I don't play that away. Once I ran from you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I'll give you all a girl can't give you. Take my tears, and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me, tainted love. I can't stand the way you tease me. My love, you know you hurt me so. So I'm gonna pack my things and go. Tainted love, you got that. Tainted love, get away. Tainted love, touchy baby, tainted love. Touchy baby, tainted love. There you go. What is your mug today? It's Star Wars. It's always Star Wars. It's just pictures of Star Wars. So first song, Tainted My Love, but it's from like a Bioshock Infinite version, so it's like an old school version of the song. Thank you very much. And I don't know if anyone here was at Brighton Develop. Yes, no, it wasn't yesterday. Well, it was yesterday. It was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think. Yag music emote. Oh, wait, can you put emotes into YouTube? I don't even know. Maybe I need to have subscriptions turned on or something for that. But yeah, I went to Brighton Develop. I only went for one day. I only went for the Wednesday. New music when? Oh, it's coming. We've made 2 singles. Well, one single is almost wrapped up. Another single is wrapped up. Another one was done for that was for another person. So probably won't be hearing that one for a while. But yes, the new music is coming. It's always being made. It just takes a while to get it out. Oh, and October, my next music video, which I will be sharing a video with you about that on Monday. My employer didn't send me this year. Yeah, neither did mine. I just took the day off. So, yeah, I went to Develop, and to be fair, it's easy for me though, because I live in Brighton. And it was really nice. Like, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do there. I didn't really know who I was going to meet. I ended up meeting someone I hadn't met in over a decade. It's a very long time. Turns out he's a friend that I knew from school, and like, him and his fiance now, both work in the games industry. I was like, small world. And then I just met some other people. Soon trademark, yes, exactly said. But yeah, I had a really good time because I was like walking around. It's really intimidating, those places, isn't it? Because there's just so many people, and especially if you live online like I do, like through Twitter and stuff, you see a lot of people that you recognize and you're like, do I know you, or do you just have like a recognizable face? I don't know. So I was just kind of like walking around, and this girl came up to me, and it was so sweet because she was just like, hi, you're Yasmin, right? I was like, yeah. And she was like, I just wanted to say, like, thank you so much for your YouTube and stuff. I've been watching you for a long time, and I thought I was too stupid to like get into the games industry because I wasn't that good at math and stuff, but then I found you and I saw like, you know, you don't have to be like mathematical genius or whatever, and yeah, and now she's working at Unity, and I was like, fuck yeah, get you girl, go. It made me really happy, and I was like, it's nice. It's just nice to know, like, when you work from home in your room, like your bedroom, you just kind of forget that, like, sometimes you're like, what am I doing? Does this even matter? But yeah, no, it was nice. I think there's a plugin for better emotes on YouTube. Damn, you gotta get a plugin. Why aren't YouTube on this? I mean, they have these reaction things, but you'd think they'd have like emotes and stuff. Do you even integrate AI or ChatGPT to speed up or help you with your work? No, I don't like AI, sorry. I think I understand if you're a solo dev and you've got to do everything yourself and you're not very good at it, fair enough, use AI. But for me, like, the beauty of making things is in the process of it. And why would I want to speed that up using AI? Because yeah, that wouldn't be my piece of work. Like, that wouldn't be my journey. That wouldn't be my process. But that's just me, because I love writing. So like, I've had people say to me before about, I'm writing a story and it's taking years. And they're like, why don't you use ChatGPT or just make it quicker? I'm like, why would I do that to myself? I want to write my own story. I want it to be like a journey for me and my creativity. And, you know, like Stephen King, like, doesn't even know where his stories are going to go. He just lets the characters take control, and like, that's, I think, the beauty of it. And it's not AI, because he's not just being like, make this happen, make this person do this, and then the AI writes it. He'll be like, okay, I have a rough idea of like the scenario, but I don't really know what my characters are going to do. So then it's like a creative exercise of like, oh, okay, well, this one thinks this way about it, and maybe they're going to be conflicting because of this. And yeah, I don't know. To me, the creative process, you get so much out of it, like, as a person. It outweighs the outcome of it, and I think AI helps you get to the outcome faster, but then it has what's the word? At the detriment of the journey and what you can get from the journey, if that makes sense. Yeah. But anyway, that was me answering a question. Thank you for the question. I guess maybe we can jump into answering some questions. I do have some questions in my Discord, but I don't think they're here right now, and they said they wanted to be in the stream for it. Is Unusual Illusion here? Let me know if you are here when you're here, because they asked some nice questions in the Discord. Hey, Edward Westmoreland Conta! I'm really busy right now, but I had to stop and say congratulations on 50k. Thank you so much. So proud and happy for you. Keep being an awesome legend. Also, I agree, AI can die in a hole. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let's do some confetti. Boof. Confetti, there you go. Boof. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hey, Maria! That's a name I have not seen in a long time. How are you doing? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, it's so nice. It's so weird being back on YouTube and live. What is your history in horror games? Asking because you were very passionate about the fixed camera games. Yeah, it's very true, Hui. Again, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. You can tell me if I am, and I'm sorry. Yeah, my history in horror games. I think I have a lot of love for horror games because I wasn't allowed to play them as a kid. My mom was like very strict on horror games, on horror films, like to the point where in Indiana Jones, I can't remember which one, but there's an Indiana Jones film where they have to drink out of cups, and it's like a challenge, and one dude drinks out of a golden cup and turns into a skeleton. And my mom would always be like, don't watch it, oh no, it's not for child eyes. So like literally anything, okay, gotcha, thank you. So anything remotely scary, my mom was like, don't. And I think that made me more curious about like fear and horror and stuff. And then I just fell in love with like Goosebumps, all the kiddie scary things. I've got some Goosebump books back here actually, and also I lived on a street with some kids who lived down the road from me, and they loved horror, and they would tell like horror stories to one another. Like there was this story that the older brother used to tell about a decapitated head that used to like go up the stairs, and it was like, I'm on the first step, I'm on the second step. And I think that's the horror story that's been retold and retold over the decades. But it fascinated me and I loved it. And then they showed me horror games. They actually showed me horror board games first. I'm freaking ranting on here, aren't I? They showed me horror board games, which I thought was fascinating because it came with like a videotape, and there was like a spooky man and he would tell you how to play the game. I don't really remember because I was very young, but I just remember being like, this is freaking cool. And then they showed me Alone in the Dark: A New Nightmare on the PS1, and it blew my little mind because I was terrified. I was hiding under the duvet, and he couldn't figure out where to go. Actually, I've got Alone in the Dark: A New Nightmare now, and oh my god, that game is like fucking difficult, as in the design is awful. It doesn't tell you what to do, and a lot of the time you're just wondering what to do. So of course my friend was really lost and he went to the toilet. And then I decided to pick up the controller and be really brave. And I was wandering around. And then I just looked at a door and got teleported into this new room. And I walked around pitch black, walked around. And then all of a sudden, at the window, just some lightning. And then you just saw monsters in the pitch black room surrounding you only when the lightning struck. And then there was this noise like, oh, and I was just like, fuck, and just like chucked the controller. And the monsters weren't actually there. It was just a jump scare moment. And then when it went back to pitch black, you were actually okay again. But I freaked the hell out. And it's just little moments like that I just couldn't ever get out of my head. Just the I totally understand why people don't like horror, but I love it. It's like a roller coaster for me, and it allows you to explore parts of yourself that like in a safe environment that you wouldn't be able to, or I mean, you probably could explore it in real life, but you probably wouldn't want to. But yeah, oh God. I just loved horror. Always have done. And then I always used to write horror stories in primary school. And my mum actually got a phone call from someone in the school, like, is your daughter okay? 'Cause she always writes about death. And she's like, yeah, that's just who she is. It's just who she is. Don't worry about it. Like monsters and death. But that's what gets me going. That's what gets my creative juices flowing. So I guess everyone's different. But yeah, I used to love writing stories about that. Corey Barlog said that and stuck with me. What did Corey Barlog say, Nikki? On the no one knows what they're doing theme, anyone in creative should understand that one is always learning. The day you stop learning, you should retire. Yes, I 100% agree with that, yeah. I think honestly that's like, hey Leon, hello, thank you for coming. I think that's honestly... well, like one thing that I would just give advice to anyone, especially going into the games industry or just anything creative where you work with a team. Thank you so much for subscribing, Danilo. It's I'm supposed to have some sort of like alerts, but for some reason it's not working. So yeah, I told you I probably haven't set up YouTube right, but I appreciate the subscription. Thank you. I can see you've done it. What was I saying? Stuff. Oh yeah, you don't need to know everything, and it's not about getting to know everything. Even if you are an indie dev on your own, you still don't need to know everything. Like, you have a community in YouTube and the internet. Thank you, internet. You know, and it's totally fine. I think really it's about being humble, recognizing what you don't know, where your constraints are, what you're not very good at, what your strengths are as well. Your strengths. Apparently mine is not talking. Where your strengths are, but also where you aren't very good. And that's where other people can get involved, or you just kind of, you know, use those as constraints. I think constraints help with any creative thing anyway. So you love horror, but also love the psychology of what makes horror horror. Yes, absolutely, Edward. Like Silent Hill 2, love the psychology in that. I think a lot of horror games nowadays, not all of them, I think they're coming back into a good place, but for a while they became just like jump scare central, where it didn't really explore any like common themes or relatable stuff. It was just like, you're in a spooky house and there's a ghost and it's gonna pop out now, rah! And those are entertaining, but it's nothing that challenges you or sticks with you and makes you think afterwards. I think Stephen King has a quote on horror that's like, there's 3 different types of horror. There's terror, which is the horror that you strive to do. It's like the best form of horror. It's what leaves the audience thinking about the piece afterwards and still being scared in the nighttime thinking about it. But then there's also just like, I can't remember the other 2. There's, I think, gore and something else, where it's just a little bit cheaper, especially the gore one, because it's just like, ooh, it's disgusting, it's gross, but then in the moment it's a bit shocking maybe, but then afterwards you're like, it's fine. But yeah, I feel like a lot of horror games went down that route for a while. I love fixed camera angle horror, but a few of my friends seem to hate it. So I've literally been trying to implement fixed camera angles, first person and modern 3D at the same time, almost there. That sounds interesting, Crumb. I wonder how you're doing that, like with the control scheme, if you're still sticking with first person and modern at the same time, first person and modern 3D, like, because the only way the only way the fixed camera angles from like Resident Evil, like the old games, worked was because of tank controls, because you end up just getting confused about where the hell you're going when you don't have the tank controls. I think that's what people struggle with the most, because tank controls don't work as well with analog sticks. But yeah, best of luck. I'd love to see what you do. I think that's also where the medium kind of fell off a little bit, because they tried to bring back fixed camera angles, didn't they? But it wasn't as good as Resident Evil and Silent Hill and all the old ones. I have a whole video on that if you want to see in detail. I toggle the control layout. Ooh, okay. This cool. I like this. Oh, if you have any update videos on YouTube or like Twitter or anything, let us know. That sounds really interesting. And yeah, so you have the best of both worlds, basically. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Yeah, because I hear, oh, there's some people who say, like, why don't the new Resident Evil remakes or something, why don't you give them an option to be fixed camera like they used to be, but also third person? And in my mind, that's just near impossible, because you'd be making like almost two separate games essentially, because things are laid out, like especially level design, it's laid out in a certain way when you use fixed cameras versus over the shoulder or first person or whatever. I feel like even the jump scares would be different. Yeah, I don't know. I personally don't think that would work, and I don't think it would be as simple as people think it might be. What is your opinion on how Tormented Souls has tank controls with the directional pad and free controls with the left stick? I haven't played Tormented Souls, so I have not a clue. Tank controls with the directional pad and free controls with the left stick. I mean, that sounds great, but is Tormented Souls fixed cameras? Because if so, then probably tank controls works better. But I mean, if you give players more options, I think that's a good thing, honestly. Like for accessibility as well, it's a really good thing to give them an option for how they would like to play things. What was it? Braden was playing like God of War, and apparently there was an option in God of War where you could toggle it on and press down the stick, and it would show you where your next route was. So if you didn't want to miss out on any side quests, or you didn't want to, you know how sometimes you run one way and then you trigger a cutscene and then you're like, shit, I can't go back into that last area anymore. So it basically stops that happening, and I didn't even think about that. I thought that was such a good idea. So anyway, I'm going on a tangent now, but yeah, if you can give a player options, I think that's a really good idea. But I haven't played Tormented Souls, so I can't really talk on that specifically. It's fixed camera, yes. To this day, Soma. I still think Soma is one of the best horror games ever made, simply because of its premise and existential concepts. Yes. Wait, let me have a look at Soma, because I'm pretty sure I played that. Did I play this? I don't know. It was a while ago. Oh, yes. The AI was quite like spooky in this as well. I remember there was a moment, I think I actually watched Braden play this. There was a moment where, oh god, yeah, like the humans were being turned into like robots and stuff. Yeah, spooky. There was a moment where one of the monsters was following you, and then Braden like crawled into a room, and I was like, shut the door, and then he did, and we were like, ah, and then it opened the door, and we're like, no. When you learn the monster can climb ladders or open doors, you're like, oh fuck, or jump. He's just like, oh no, I'm screwed. Oh yeah, I agree. It's a good game. Yeah, Summer is very cool. Them and Us was another indie game that let you pick between modern 3D present and fixed camera angles. Did they? That's crazy. I'd love to see how they did that, actually. Look at you teaching me things, Them and Us. Because I just imagine it would be difficult to design the level with both the fixed cameras and the third person in mind. But hey, it can be done. Them and Us did it. I'll have to check that out. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. I will play another little song now, if you don't mind. What should I play? I might play another upbeat one. I might play Rocket Girl. So if you've been following me on Twitch or whatever, so along with Emerald Engine, I'm also a musician, mainly work with Jamie at Horizon Productions. Thank you, Jamie. And we've been making a song. Well, actually, we've made the song now for my friend's next film. And it's about his little daughter going into space. And she's like a rocket girl. And it's a really fun song. And my nieces are in it as well. So it sounds really good. But yeah, I will play that for you now. Let me just get up the lyrics just in case I forget them. clouds. Okay. I wanna fly past the clouds and the blue sky. Won't stop till I reach the stars. Let's go to Mars. Move out of my way, a burning star like today. Wave goodbye to my home. I'm setting out on my own, rocket girl. Oh, so far away, and I'm not scared. I'm prepared for what waits for me there. Through my past, I have grown to embrace the unknown, rocket girl. Oh, she'll be okay. I'm on a journey to find my place. Is it in space? I say hello to the moon, look how brightly you bloom. Wrapped in a blanket of stars, light my way through the tide, rocket girl. Oh, she'll find her way. And not a sound passes by, not a laugh or a cry. All alone with my thoughts and a feeling inside, says rocket girl. Ah, you're not okay. I'm on a journey to find my place. Is it in space? As I touch down onto Mars, there is something rising in my heart. Though I've flown all this way, a part of me will always stay upon the earth and within my home, upon my families, where I belong. Now I have flown past the moon to the unknown. No matter how far I roam, my place is home. Rocket girl, that's that song. You can listen out for that. That will be coming out, I don't know, maybe the end of this year. We're singing with Kai. We're gonna make another music video for it. Ooh, exciting. Thank you for listening. And thank you, Dog of Man. I've just seen your message. You might not still be here, but congrats on 50k. I've only got 10 minutes. Yeah, you might not be here. But enjoy the rest of your stream. I hope you're not watching Dog of Man today. Lol. Nice chord progression, well made. Thank you very much, Leon. Thank you, everyone. And like how Maria is very excited to see the ukulele coming out. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
Wow. Coming soon. Coming soon to the internet near you. If the internet is near, okay, no, it is, because you're here. Not soon enough. Should have called it Astro Girl. Astro Girl. Why? It's Rocket Girl. Well, that is actually the name of the film. So, Yes, the music video involves Yaz getting on an actual rocket space. How did you know? Have you been in touch with Elon? I told him not to tell anyone. Oh dear, funny. Okay, I think I should probably stop postponing it. We should probably watch this first YouTube video. What do you think? And then maybe answer a few more questions after that? Yes, I think we should do that. So, of course we don't have to, but I just thought it'd be interesting to see how far I've come, and look at me go. Image the rock version. Oh, imagine the rocket girl, and just everyone screaming. I can try and do like some growling. No, I don't think I can do that. I couldn't not think about Rocket from Guardians when I was listening to the lyrics. That's cute. I thought you were live on Twitch, lol. Nah, I'm on YouTube today. We're celebrating 50K. Woo, 50K. Exciting. And I also want to say a massive thank you to everyone who like I've worked with over the years. So that's like Jacob, Jamie, Braden, Nina even, all these people that I've worked with who have helped me like edit videos and, you know, make me, well, support me as well, but also just, yeah, help me with my music and things. So thank you so much. YAG is why the company is called SpaceX. Oh, yes. I like this. Keep it going. Keep it going. Okay, right. Let me get up this video and we can have some lols. Even the first frame, I'm like, why? But look at me, I'm wearing eyeliner. I've gotten so much better at eyeliner. That's what I have to say. Okay. Shout out to them. That's me. Thanks. That is you. Jamie, that's you. Jamie at Horizon Productions. The X stands for explosion. I explode every day. Okay, let's go into... Are you ready for this jump scare? 3, 2, 1... Freaking jump scare, what? Look at me. What the hell? Who is she? What is that straightened hair? What is that really... Well, I guess I just didn't really put on much makeup, to be fair, back then. Okay, let's watch this together. Actually, hold on. I'll watch it through my headphones, so I'll just get that sorted. I can go. Oh, thank you so much, Nana. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for your super chats. That's so lovely of you. It means a lot. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Nana Karanteng donated €5 through super chat. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Okay, let's get back on to baby me. Congrats on the subs. Thank you so much, Carlos. Are you gonna stick with us while we watch a really awkward video? Okay. Oh, yay! Look at all the emotes. I can see them. I can see you. I can see you tapping. I see you reacting. I see you tapping. And you're reacting. And you're making lots of hearts and confetti go on my screen. Doesn't really work out, does it? Hey, Jamie Gordon. Thank you so much for your congratulations. Should we watch the Octodad video too? Oh my gosh. Fine. We can watch the Octodad video too. Who's that girl? Looks like someone with a bright future here on YouTube. Thanks, Leo. Look at you! I see you tapping and reacting. Okay, kudos to YouTube. That's actually a pretty fun feature. I like that. Okay, are we ready? I don't know if I'm ready. Okay, screw it. Let's just do it. Oh, the editing. So, how long was I there? The lighting completely changed. After years and years of watching YouTube videos, people that you love, people that you don't so much love, just having to live your entire life I mean, I don't even watch television anymore. I literally, YouTube, don't watch TV at all. How do you start your very own?
Yeah, stop trying to get me to
And
pay
that's
for
very
TV
hard.
license.
What most of us do is we look at YouTube videos.
How to successfully get started on YouTube.
We look at tutorials. We read about it.
How do
Make
you
sure
do
have
a
good lighting,
YouTube
make
video?
Sure you have a good camera, make sure you have good editing techniques. And most of us don't even get around to making that first video. Because we're too nervous or too awkward.
I hate the white noise. It's
So,
annoying.
Hi, my name's Yasmin, also known as Yagman by my friends. I am a person living in a shared house, which is pretty creepy because they could be listening right now, and that's.
I was living with
I've
8
just
other
recently
people.
Moved to London, which is quite scary. I used to live in Plymouth, and that's like. It's not even that tiny, but compared to this, it really is. What was I saying? Yes. So I'm a
The amount of
person,
cuts.
like you. Why should you be made to make a vlog or a gaming channel or, you know, unless you only have one hobby, which is fair enough, you can have one hobby. I have a lot of hobbies.
I still have a lot of hobbies.
DIYs,
Oh my god, stop. It's disgusting.
abandoned buildings,
I do like.
exploring, just general shit. So, fuck it. I'm just gonna make videos of whatever, when I feel like it.
I
when
was
feel
way
like
more
it.
Jana back then, actually.
And this is very awkward, because I'm talking to a camera,
Whatever.
but I'm sure I'll get over that.
I'll get over that.
It's hard, because when you've never made a video before,
Oh god.
you just kind of sat in front of this
Such a bad.
camera, and
Oh,
the
it's so
sunlight is just
awkward.
coming down. Not for very much longer, because I have a big ass building in front of my window. It's quite intimidating. I don't even have the right stand, so I've just got this. This is my stand. All very special stands. Just be yourself,
Cute.
and that will make everything okay. It's what I've heard. So, yeah. How do you end it?
Why do I keep changing the.
Just say goodbye. Oh yeah, I suppose. I'll just see what happens. Bye.
Oh my god, so awkward. What the hell? I hope this makes you realise that if I can make a video, so can
I'm doing
you.
this because I'm bored. I live in London. I have no friends.
I didn't have any friends.
I probably shouldn't tell. Just like, nah, London's big. No one will find me.
Wow. Okay. So there we go. First YouTube video. As you can see, it took me a long time to get comfortable in front of the camera. I'm whispering there like this. I have a lot of hobbies. I was awkward as shit. Also, like I said, I was living in a house share with like 8 other people, and I'd only just moved in. So I think also that I wasn't in a very comfortable living situation. But look how I've got editing skills, 10 out of 10. Oh yes, I was a natural editor. What did I use? iMovie. That was it. iMovie free. And I was just like having fun with all of the little the iMovie edits. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. Wimpy girl, is that you? No friends, just housemates. No, they weren't. They weren't friends. Apart from Laura, and then I made friends with Laura, and then I had one friend, and it was great. But yeah, oh my god, London, just so many bad memories of London. But yeah, that was me when I started. So I've got it public still. Lol, this is like when your parents bring out the photo album and you're like, no, oh my god, yeah. Like, you were so cute in these little pants. Do you remember they were your favourite pants? You wouldn't leave the house without these pants. And you're like, shut up. It's amazing. I don't remember the pants, mum. But yeah, what am I saying? I don't know. If I can do it, so can you. It's basically what I'm saying. I meet a lot of people and they go, how are you so comfortable in front of the camera? And I say, well, I've just been doing it for 10 years. So, yeah, it definitely took like a long time for me to get comfortable in front of the camera. And I think most people do. I think for some people it probably takes longer than others to get comfortable in front of the camera. But yeah, it's something you work on. It really is a skill. Hey, Steph. Thank you for the congratulations, Steph. What initially inspired you to make that video in the first place? Were you trying to inspire people in particular? So, good question. Like I said, I just moved to London. I had no friends. I had like nothing to do on the weekends because I was also on a very low wage, so I couldn't really afford to do anything. And I'd just been, like I said there, watching YouTube for like a long time, and I felt really lonely, honestly. I'd moved to like this new city on my own. I felt really lonely, and the only people I felt stop that loneliness was YouTubers. Sounds like so awkward. Not in like I didn't think I was their friends or anything kind of way, but I just realized if they helped me just by filling in my silence, then maybe I could do the same for other people, and it would give me something to do. Because I was learning to be a web developer in an advertising agency, but I was really into film, and I did like film in college and stuff. So I was like, well, I could still record, edit, do all of these things in my spare time if I had a YouTube video, and it would also stop me feeling so lonely and sad on the weekends. So it was like a little bit of that. So honestly, I didn't do it for any other reason than to work on my skills as a videographer, I guess. Fill up the spare time and just be creative. I thought it would be cool if I could inspire other people, but I literally did not think it was going to reach anyone. I just thought it was going to help me. Just doesn't make sense? I thought if I could reach like 30 people, that would be really cool. I probably have some videos here of me actually being like, thank you for like 50 subscribers, which is so cute. But yeah, it's interesting looking back at that because, like I said, I have so many hobbies and I didn't know. I was like, I don't know what kind of YouTuber I want to be. And I feel like that has been my whole entire life and career on YouTube. I've always kind of just done a little bit of stuff. And now I'm finally finding a niche like 10 years later. So it just goes to show it takes a while. It can pay off though, but it does take a while. And still to this day, I'm still like, no, you can't put me in a box. I don't belong there. I found that London is especially challenging in terms of meeting new people. Yeah, which struck me as weird for being in such a big city. No, so what I found is the bigger the city, the more lonely it is, because you would think it'd be the other way because there's more people, but the more people, the less people want to interact and trust one another. If you have smaller people, it's so much easier to make connections, to trust one another, to create a trusting environment and community. As soon as it gets really big, people just don't talk to each other. It's like if you go to like a small town or village in the countryside and go for a walk, people will say hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever. If you go out for a walk in London, people will be shoving past you because they've got to be somewhere, So yeah, it's a very different vibe. Although I think Brighton's a nice little in between. It's not as busy and as lonely as London. But that is also just my experience of London because, like I said, I was on £800 a month, so I couldn't go out and do social things or like meet people socially. So I think if you had the money, then perhaps you would have a different experience. Or if you are born there, and you get to grow up with the city and with people. But when you move, it's a lot. But it's very life-changing. It definitely shapes you as a person. It shapes you. I just moved to Perth today from Singapore. How was it like to move? Well, congratulations on your move. I know it's really stressful, isn't it? Louis? I'm sorry if I'm butchering names again. But congratulations on your move, because I know it's really scary. And I know it's, especially if you're moving on your own or even just with a couple of people, like you're moving away from whoever was back in your old place. So how was my move? It was so exciting, but very intimidating, because it's just like living in a house with like a bunch of people that you don't know. And honestly, in London, it's just awful there. It's really bad in London. Like, I had to move houses every 3 to 6 months because houses would have problems or start falling apart. Or, I mean, I lived with a drug dealer once that actually did some bad stuff and I had to move out. So, like, yeah, just London needs to sort its shit out and just become more affordable because it's ridiculous. But I think that, yeah, the hardest thing about moving is just getting used to all the new things. But also it's kind of exciting too, right? It's nice to be like, ooh, new chapter in my life. So yeah, best of luck to you. So you want to watch Octodad? Is that what you want to do? You want to watch the Octodad video? I guess. We're here now watching old videos, so I might as well. Golly gosh. But yeah, I thought I would keep that video public because I want people to, if they ever look at me and go like, wow, she's so good on camera, blah, blah, blah. I could never. Then they could like go back in my videos and be like, I wonder what her first video is like. And then just see that and go, ah, that's more like what I can do. And then, well, okay, if that's how she started and now she's here, then maybe I could do it too. So I think it's a good idea to keep up your first video, unless it's something that you absolutely hate. I think it's good. Crime stories with Yagman. One day, maybe I'll do a London tell-all of all of a London story time. That would not fit with my channel now, would it? Let's do game dev, and I'll do game dev story time. They do have artist story time people, don't they? Where they do art, like they draw, and then they tell you a story. I could just game dev and tell you a story. I don't think I could do that though, because I need to think about, like code and shit. I'd be like, anyway, I was in London and then, do I need a boolean here? Or shall I use maybe I should just use an integer and then I'd like get confused and not be able to do both things. Congrats on hitting 50k. Thank you so much, AOTL Tunj. Thank you so much. Yes, Octodad. Okay. I hear you, Michael. I hear you. And if anyone has any more questions, feel free to drop them in the chat and I'll answer them in a little moment. But yeah, let's find... Where is Octodad? Well, I've done so many stupid videos. I put a lot of them as unlisted actually because they were just awfully embarrassing and I don't even know why I made them. It was just very obvious when I started my channel that I was doing it for myself and myself only. Here we go. Octodad dance. Amazing. I think this is still public. So you can watch it as many times as you want, Michael. I'm sure you have. Oh, jeez. I look so strange. Okay, are you ready for this? When was that? Must have been almost 10 years. 9 years ago is Octodad, yeah. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay, right, let's do this. Play. Like, why? No. Why did I have this idea? Wow. There we go. Now I can't monetize this stream. Ah, jeez Louise. Don't worry, Yag, you got better. Thanks, Deke. Oh my gosh. Another London moment. Oh yes. How long was I there? I think I lived there for 2 years. I admire your confidence. Thank you. So do I. I don't know how the hell... I think when the camera comes out, I become a different person. I honestly think that's what happens to me. Ah, my gosh. Yeah, that city is definitely... Yes, it's certainly London. It's certainly London. Who was working the camera? Good question, Jamie. That actually was Jamila. Maisha Jamila. She's the biggest YouTuber now in the Netherlands. I'm always like, how? I messaged her one day because she had a channel called DX Dutch, and she was singing on that channel. Beautiful voice. She's a lovely person. And I messaged her and I was like, oh my gosh, I love your videos. I'm just starting out on YouTube. If you have any tips, but like, don't worry. If not, I completely understand. And she was so nice to me, and she replied to me and she gave me loads of tips, and then we just ended up being friends. And even today we message, and yeah, she came to visit me in London. It's crazy times. That's one good thing about YouTube as well. You meet a lot of nice people here, and a lot of like-minded creative individuals, which is very nice as well. So yeah, now she's all famous, and she's super famous. She's in like films, and she's like touring with her songs, but she totally deserves it because she puts in so much hard work, and I think she's like, oh, just such a lovely person. I love Maisha Jamila. We love Jamila. You did the pumpkin carving with her. Yeah, I went to Texas to visit her a long time ago. Hey, Unusual Illusion, you're here. We can read your comments now. I hadn't read your questions because I was waiting for you to come. I'm here. Stream can start now. Hi, Cutie Pie. Congratulations on 50k. You deserve every sub. You always work so hard. Oh my G, that Octodad video. That's the energy I aspire to have. Oh, golly gosh. Thank you so much, Unusual. Simpler times, absolutely. I was looking at funny gameplay and came across your video for the first time. Yes, I used to do so many gameplay videos. I do still do some gameplay, by the way, but it's mainly just on Twitch. So if you do miss those, check out Gaming with YagmanX on YouTube, or just follow me on Twitch, and you can watch me scream in real time, which is fun. Only when we're playing horror games, of course. I mean, you might also catch me cry if we play an emotional game. I'm a very emotional person. Very emotional gal. Go Jamila. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now that Unusual Illusion is here, I'm going to answer Unusual Illusion's questions that they have for me. So, 1 second. If anyone else has questions as well, feel free to ask them, and I'm sure I'll get around to answering. So, Unusual Illusion's questions, they left them in the Discord, was, if you could get 50k people together in real life to do something fun, what would you get everyone to do? Oh gosh. Is money an option? If money isn't an option, I would honestly just do like a Tanacon thing. But for me, I would hopefully not. I'd probably make mistakes, but hopefully I would at least have enough people to go into the venue. But I would love to do something like that. To do like, I want to like have a whole event where it's like music and video games and just interactive art and stuff like that. And I could just make it like a whole, I don't know, like an interactive thing. Give everyone Bluetooth bracelets, or what's the other type of blueprint? It's not, I want to say NFT, but that's not the right word. It's basically longer range than Bluetooth. They use it in Disney and stuff, like in the Harry Potter world and the Mario world, and you touch things. But anyway, and maybe you could like make things happen there, and want to have places where people can sing and get up on stage, and booths where people can show off their games or their like technical creations. Basically just a big event where we can just all be like, hey, we are creative and this is what we do. Like, that would be really fun. I would love that, and I would love to sing on stage for you as well, and watch all of you do whatever you want to do, like on stage or at booths, and just like, yeah, just a YazCon, exactly, Unusual Illusion, just a YazCon, just see what everyone's doing. An interactive Yagman experience is out of her mind, yeah, so like, yes, I would be inviting you to my mind in real life, that'd be fucking great. I would fucking love that. And then I would also invite you to invite me into your brain by offering like booths and stuff for you to show all your things. RFID chips, I think you meant. That's how Disney does the HP ones, I think. Oh yes, probably something like that, yeah. But that would be so cool. That would be like those staircases going every which way. And they have more questions. Will you forget us now you're famous? Don't be silly, I'm not even famous. But no, of course not. Like, even if I did get famous, which it's not happening, by the way, you are the reason for it, you know? Like, you're the reason why we have 50k subscribers. So why would I ever forget you? And if I do, bonk me on the head or just do something to be like, you are becoming entitled. Stop. Because I'd hate for that to happen, but hopefully that will never happen. Because I think one thing about being an online creator is most of the time it keeps you humble, because without the people who watch you, you're nothing. So, oh my god, no, that sounds really bad. No, I take that back. That's a negative way of thinking. You're not nothing. You're someone. You're a person. You're very, important to different people in different ways. And your worth is not your work or your social output. Look at me trying to dig myself out of the hole that I just jumped into. I mean that your YouTube channel and like your fame, I guess, is like not going to be sustainable and not going to even exist if you don't have the support of people like you. And I think if you don't show that you're grateful for that support, then I don't know where I'm going with this. Short answer, no, I'm not going to forget you. Because you're a massive part of this channel, and that's what makes YouTubers, is that it's not just one person, it is everyone involved, the people who comment, the people who like, the people who watch, because also, without that, the algorithm is never going to watch the videos or see the videos or put out the videos. So you need engagement, and that's, so I mean, I'm getting very technical here now, aren't I? Nah, mate, I'm not going to forget you. Don't worry about it. There you go. That's my answer. That's my answer. Can you think of any comments people have left on videos that stood out to you? Oh, and you may left a little heart. So this is a lovely, lovely question. I will say, for YouTubers, the negative comments stick out the most, which just sucks. I just think that's how it goes with most people, right? Like, it's not just a YouTuber thing, it's probably just like a person thing. Like, if someone says something to you negative in a day or a week, you're probably going to remember that first than any other nice comments. So I can probably tell you like bad comments that I remember, because I read them and I go like, oh no, it makes me feel sad, and I'm like, oh no, maybe I'm shit, maybe I should give up, maybe I should quit. But the good comments, I can't remember any specifically on YouTube, but honestly, it's well, I remember like I literally got one, I think yesterday, that I need to respond to. But it's just when people open up about their lives to me, that's what gets me the most. And that's the ones that I remember the most. Like the ones who say, and to be fair, this happens on YouTube a lot, where they say, I have been really trying to understand this, learn game dev or whatever it is. And this video helped me do that. Obviously, that makes me feel really happy. But especially when they take it one step further and they like maybe DM me or like send something to me personally, and they say like things like they've been struggling, or they sometimes lose sight of why they love to create in the first place, right? And then they say that my channel is like a breath of fresh air to them, and they come there because it reminds them of like what the fun is in creating, and it doesn't always have to be corporate, because once you start to do something as a job, you start to just see it as a corporate thing, and I completely understand that. So whenever I hear anyone say that, like say that my videos help them in an emotional way, that's the ones that stick with me, personally. So yeah, it's those ones.
Bent neck lady. Why are you talking about bent neck lady? That's fucking terrifying. You're the reason for the 50k being the reason that... Nah, it's cute, Nikki. Thank you. You deserve the success. Thank you, Nana. Thank you, everyone. You're so freaking lovely. Yeah, like I say every year, I'd love to participate in a game jam hosted by you. Imagine the amounts of cute games we could create. Yes! That would take a lot of time on my side, but I would love to one day, Carlos. I totally agree. I would love to do that. And maybe one day... I mean, the channel is growing, so maybe one day I could dedicate more time to this, you know, maybe make it like sustain me somehow. Yeah, I could do something like that for you, because that would be great. And I'm trying my darndest. I'm offering way more perks on Patreon and everything, so we'll see. We shall see. We'll see how it goes. But I appreciate all the support. And there's more questions. What's your favorite thing about helping teach people new skills? I just think it should be accessible to everyone. I think what annoys me, or it doesn't annoy me, but what I see in especially technical fields is that I think people become very good at what they do, and then they forget the small hurdles of being a beginner. And I think that's what I pride myself in. I try not to forget those small hurdles. Maybe it's because I will always be a beginner. I don't know, maybe I'm just never going to be good. But that's fine, because I remember like what I struggle with, or what I struggled with. And a lot of that is like terminology. And explanations, like why, if you teach someone, turn off tick, that's in performant, why? And then you're scared, can I use tick? When am I allowed to use tick? Should I never use tick? Oh my god. And so that's why I think it's nice to teach people in a way that's like fun, because making games, being creative, doing whatever, it should be fun, right? It's not always going to be fun, but I think if you want to get into it, there should be some semblance of fun there. So fun. B, beginner friendly and just accessible. And C, allow someone to then go away with the knowledge to then expand upon what they've just learned. And whenever I do a tutorial video, I always learn at the same time. So I love that, because I tend to learn more. There's sometimes I'll do a tutorial video and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just do this now, and then I think to myself, wait, I should probably explain why I'm doing that, and then I think, I don't know why I do that, and I actually realize I've got habits that I do that I don't even know why I do it. I just know it's good practice. So anyway, I'm rambling again. Does that answer the question? I don't even know. I just that making game dev more accessible. There you go, bite-sized answer. I might be late to the stream. Okay, yeah, that was the last question. And there you go. You got your answers. I hope you liked them. Congrats on 50k. Thank you so much, VR Division. Miko, go to Gaming with YagmanX or Twitch. Twitch. That's where you can watch Wimpy Girl, because unfortunately I won't be doing any gameplay videos on this channel anymore. But if you search Gaming with YagmanX or just watch me on Twitch, then you will see me screaming live, which is very fun. Best way to learn is to teach. I can attest to that personally. Absolutely, Raneth, you are so right. Yes. I think because even once you start doing something for a long time, you can still obviously be very good at what you do, but you just forget little things like, why do you do this? And yeah, I think teaching and breaking things down definitely allows you to learn more yourself. I did. That was very interesting. Thank you. You're very welcome, Unusual Illusion. Very welcome. Oh, okie dokie. Thank you. Okay. Shall we do another... Hey! I got the follow. Thank you for the follow on my Twitch. Shall we do another song? Yeah, let's do another song. Maybe I'll get my guitar this time. It is there, staring at us. It's very beautiful, isn't it? It's a very beautiful guitar. for gameplay. What genres? Oh, we have another question. Okay, one sec. What are the genres of games and music you haven't gotten enough experience with, but might want to delve into? That's a good question. Gosh. Okay, so I think this question might be a bit too broad because I would argue that you could do any genre of game or music, but there's just technicalities that you might struggle with if you don't know certain things. So I'm not very good musically. I'm not very good with many of my instruments, but I play it because I love writing and I love singing. I don't know if there's like a genre of music. Maybe more rock because I like rock music, but I can't play like really good electric guitar, and I can't screamo or anything, but I don't know if I would actually want to do that. But it's really fun to do, and then I get to do that with Jamie, which is great. So Jamie fulfills that for me. And then with games, I mean, I would say multiplayer, but then that's what I do in my day job, so I am working on a multiplayer game online. But I don't think I'd want to do that in my free time because it adds a lot of layers of complication to things. I think because I do it in my day job, I'd like to not do it in my free time and just work on like a single player offline game. That would just be like heaven. But genre, I mean, I don't know. I guess the genres that I don't feel like I have the skills to make are also the genres that I am not interested in. And that's why I don't have the skills to make them. Does that make sense? Because the genres I'm interested in, I've already started to build up the skills that I would need to make those genres, such as like horror games and narratively driven games, because that's what I'm really interested in. So that's what the skills like of writing and scripting and all of this stuff affords for that. But maybe not so much for like a racing game or like a shooting game like Call of Duty. But then again, I wouldn't want to make one of those games. So you've opened up many doors in my head now, like, bah! I hope I answered that. I don't know. But of course, there are many things that I'm not good at. But I also think I love a fucking challenge. So if I wanted to do something, I'm just gonna try it. Even if I fail, I think that's a good way to be. Just be like, I want to try it, even if I fail. Yeah. Gee, thank you. Most rock isn't screaming, to be fair. I love rock, but when it gets heavy enough, they're just screaming. I dip. I like I guess like kind of like Slipknot or something, where they'll scream for a little bit and then they'll start singing and then go back to screaming and singing. But I mean, like, I wouldn't be able to play the musical instruments because, especially in like, I don't know, like heavy metal or something, it's like and I can hardly do so yeah. Hey Bruce, have you ever seen a horror stage play like oh my gosh, no I haven't, but I would love to, like The Woman in Black, or would you ever like to perform on stage? Oh, I like this question. Also, would you make an Unreal game with a fixed location? With a fixed location, do you mean fixed camera? So yeah, funny you should say. I used to be in the theatre when I was a kid. And I guess that's where like a lot of this comes from as well, because I loved acting, loved it, loved singing. I've always loved singing on stage. I was singing on stage when I was in like primary school. I was also acting in primary school. I used to be in a local theatre group. So yeah, I freaking loved it. I was Baby June. So oh my gosh, I'll have to try and dig out the videos actually. Maybe I'll use it for a music video or something sometime. There's a little baby me. I must be like 10, 11 or something, maybe even younger.
and I've got really curly hair, and I just go like, "Hello, everybody. My name's June. What's yours? Let me entertain you." I don't know. Yeah, it's very dramatic and theatrical. But yeah, I used to love the theatre like so much. Still miss it now, to be honest. I'm always like, oh, that was a fun time in my life. But yeah, but I've been to the theatre before. I like seeing theatre things, but I haven't seen a horror in the theatre, and I would love that. Yeah, to see like The Woman in Black in the theatre, that would be really, really cool. Have you watched it? Do you know much about it? I think I remember someone saying that there's like a woman stands up in the audience or something, and it's really unnerving because they've been sat there the whole time. I could be making this shit up, but I believe something like that happens, and it sounds really, really cool. The Ghost Stories play is also very entertaining. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's why I love talking to you. I learn so much from you. Ghost Stories play. Because I have the... Wait, is this based off the book? Hold on, let me get a book out. Is this based off this book? Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it's not. I've got this book and it's called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and I thought it might be based off that, because these books are really cool. They're basically filled with like old spooky stories that used to get told through generations, and like how I said with my friend when I was a kid, used to just tell me and my little brother scary stories. This is kind of like that. I miss that. I feel like we used to be way more creative back in the day, because we didn't have TV or anything. Everyone used to just sit around telling each other stories. I want to do that again. But anyway, maybe I will. Maybe I fucking will. Anyway. Oh, guitar. Yes, it's psychological, and it's so much about sound. The props I saw on the stage play were really simple, but the sounds coming out of the speakers and the acting really took you there. But you're still half in the theatre. It's like old style augmented. Oh, wow. That sounds really interesting. Yes, okay. I would love to see Woman in Black. I love Woman in Black, oh my god. Says Susanna. It's another fan. Yes, I would definitely like that. Musical theatre kid, yeah, basically. It was part of my guides group, actually. Well, brownies and guides. Did you do it in January? No, I did it in like stupid American accent. Not saying American accents are stupid. Another hole I've just dug myself in. I meant my American accent was stupid. Oh my gosh, so funny. But you're still in the theatre. It's like the old... Oh yeah, you already said that. I love the bit with the candle in the hand. Okay, I need to go and see this theatre show now. I am intrigued. Call me intrigued, because I am. All right. Let me play a song. What song should I play? Pirate Shanty? Failure or Deserve More? I could play this one. Yeah, I'll play this one. Hi, intrigued. Oh my gosh. Unusual illusion. Okay, so this is a song called Deserve More. And it'll be on the next EP, whenever that comes out. So, yeah. Hope you like it. Ah, you missed Rocket Girl, unfortunately, Unusual Illusion. Everything you wanted, does it match up to what you saw? Everything you needed, everything you worked so hard for, you might
might have your money, but gold just can't keep you warm through the stress and the late nights. You pushed away what could be yours. Oh, you deserve more. Everything I wanted, everything that burns at my core, everything I needed, everything I stifle for decor. I don't have much money, but I have something worth so much more. A future to grasp. Is it that one? Grasp. If your hand will unclasp, don't I deserve more? And everything we wanted, I know it has changed from before. In our minds you planted a vision of a life we can't afford. We'll waste all our money on what you have shown. We'll mold it as our own and fill us with flaws until we're overgorged. Tell us we deserve more. And your memories fade with every wrinkle you age. Did you seize every moment? Was it your choice you made to replace those who care with eyes that glare? Judgment keeps us tame, to replace our dreams with something far more mundane. We deserve more. There you go. I am so looking forward to getting that song finished and recorded with Jamie for you, because I think it's probably my favourite song that I've written. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little song. I saw your hearts. I saw your giving hearts. So thank you very much for those. Everything I stifle for the core. Oof, what a line. Thanks, Unusual Illusion. And hey, Billy Fighter, welcome to the stream. And like her housemate, only dope stuff Yags dealt to people was the EP. Hey, so dope. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for the serenade. You're very welcome. Miko. Miko. Hey, Benny. Thank you for the claps. Woo! I should have like a cheering thing, but I don't. So we'll just make do with this. Wow. Amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, do we have any more questions that you might want to ask? Or should I just keep on playing you some songs? 100, is that 100 out of 1? If so, thank you very much, Intellitron. -1 for being too sweet. Too sweet, too fucking sweet. I need to get some grunge in there. I'm at work, just stopping to listen by for a bit. Okay, thank you so much for coming, Billy. I hope your work day is going okay. Hello, work colleagues, unless you work from home. And then, hello, empty room. EP sounds for epic, of course. Of course it does. Of course it does. I'll just see if there's like any other old videos that we might want to watch together. But yeah, feel free if you do have any more questions to send them over, and if not, that's totally cool too, because I can still play some songs and stuff. Don't worry, I'm a professional entertainer. This is what I do for a living. Gosh, I don't think I want to watch any of these. It's so bad. I wonder if I have a video actually that's like, thank you for 100 subscribers or something, because that'd be cute. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I do. 400 subscribers. Was that my first thank you? 400 subscribers. That's so cute. Oh. Oh, we have questions. Okay. Hey, Tepes. I was going to ask a few things. This is from Billy. Why did you switch from Unity to Unreal? Any reason in particular? Perfection was done in Unity. Are you making a horror game project in particular? Yeah, so the only reason why I switched from Unity to Unreal was because I got a job in the games industry and they use Unreal Engine, as in my work use Unreal Engine. So whenever people ask me, like, it's honestly nothing. There's no tea. I don't have any like preference. Well, I guess I do now. My preference is Unreal Engine, but that's only because I know it way more. Like, Unity has changed a lot since I used it last. I really do miss C# though. I will say I miss C#, but that is honestly the only reason. So yeah, I don't think it's I didn't jump ship because I didn't like Unity. It was just because it was beneficial for me to work in Unreal Engine more so than Unity. And you making a horror project in particular? No. Well, yes. I'm making a horror music video, if that counts, in Unreal Engine. And the first video of that will come out on Monday, because I'm going to take you through the processes of how I make a music video. So look out for that. But yeah, not making a game, unfortunately, mainly because I make, I work in a studio now, a bigger studio, and it's I mean, there is, like, when you work in a studio, you do have to be careful a little bit about personal projects, because obviously you need to get sign off and stuff, but also it does take a lot of time and energy, and then because I want to keep doing YouTube as well. So maybe one day it would be nice to make another game. It would be nice to progress on the ideas that I dabbled with in Perfection, because I still think there's some ideas that I haven't seen elsewhere, and I'm like, oof, I'd love to flesh them out. But yeah, we shall see. In terms of music, would you ever want to do a venue gig or even touring? Yes, Miss Gatto, I absolutely would. I really miss singing live. So I'm trying to find more time to practice it more often, hence why I would do it on streams, to A, get more confident, and B, just build back up the calluses on my fingers, and also just the memory of the songs, because I would freaking love it. But I'm going to start small and just go to open mic nights around my area, and then we shall see. Maybe one day I could do something and be like, hey, I'm playing here, everyone come see me. That would be fun. But I don't know. I'm just going to take it step by step. Nikki, first live stream maybe. Were you nervous? On my first live stream? Probably, yeah. I can't remember. It was so long ago. So long ago. I cannot remember, but I probably was absolutely terrified. I think I remember I did it on my laptop. And I think I was... Oh no! I used to Periscope. Does anyone remember Periscope? That was a long time ago. I used to Periscope. I used to sing on Periscope almost every night. Yeah, that was fun. That was different. But I think that felt different. It didn't feel as like, as professional, I guess, because it was just on my phone and I just like prop it up on my laptop and just sing, sitting on my bed. But yeah, I was nervous. I was nervous, of course.
What's your favourite accent voice to do, and which do you find the hardest? Oh my gosh, Bruce. I love doing like a northern or an Irish accent, even though I suck. I know I suck, but I find it really fun to do. And the ones I find the hardest, I actually really struggle with Australian, which is weird because people think that I've had people think I was Australian before, and I don't understand how, because I can't even do an Australian accent if I tried. I can't do many accents, to be fair. But yeah, honestly, I'm not very good with accents at all, so not many. Not YouTube related, but if you had to be either 1 foot tall or 10 foot tall, which is your pick? Oh my gosh. Could I have wings if I'm 1 foot tall? Because if so, I'll just have that. I'll just be a fairy. I like being short. I'm used to being short. I don't know how 10 foot would feel. You literally could not hide anywhere, could you? But then if you're short, you'd be hidden all the time. Even when you didn't want to be, you'd be like, "Hello, I would like to buy a sausage roll, please." But then that one sausage roll would last you like a whole month because you're so tiny. You got a tiny belly. Be good for this cost of living crisis we are currently in England. Up north, exactly, Moscato. Oh yeah, I like the northern. It's funny. When you said you had to get sign off to work on your own game, what do you mean? Using work PCs for no, God, no. You don't use work PCs. Unusual illusion. It's just if you work in like I've always had it like in advertising and stuff as well. If you're working in a company, a big company and organization, they want to make sure that you're not also working on something that could conflict with their interests. So usually you have to like let your employee know like what you're doing on the side, and if you have any other forms of income. It's mainly just to save their own skin, like just in case you're going to be using their information elsewhere, you know, something like that. It's just politics. It's just company politics. I remember the periscopes. Yes, I know you do, Jamie. That's how you found me, wasn't it? You like movies? Heck yeah. I like movies. What did I watch? I don't know. I've watched movies. I've watched many movies. I like the movies. Hereditary is great. I like movies. I like Ferngully. Ferngully is a good film. Hey Tom, what's up? I think being 10 foot has its problems too. Oh, absolutely. You wouldn't be able to hide. That's my main thing. Like, you'd always be everywhere. Everyone would see you all the time. Food still lasts you forever. Wait, would it? Why? Why would it last you forever if you're 10 foot? You'd get a sausage roll. If you're 10 foot, you'd be like, what is this crumb? Also, over 3 meters could be painful. Yes, that's very true, actually. Very true. I would not want to have them growing pains. I didn't have any growing pains growing up because I'm so short. How are you doing, Tom? So nice to see you here. Thank you so much for being here. Being over 6 foot is already hard on the back. Easy to injure yourself. Yes, that's why if you're tall, do yoga. It helps. It really does. Hey Mugia Pop, hello from Chile. Hi, I hope you're doing well over there. I get that one with say being a lawyer or scientist, but it seems odd when it comes to creative field. It's the same everywhere, unfortunately. Unusual illusion. I do understand it though. I do understand it. Why are you so concerned about hiding? What do you need to hide from? Just people, just like hiding. It's like if someone's taking a picture and you're just not in the mood, you'll be there. No matter if you stand at the back, you'll be there. Anyone over 6 foot, you probably get this problem anyway, to be fair. I'm alright, lovely. I'm glad to hear it, Tom. I always thought being under 5 foot would be nice in Devon. You couldn't see over the hedgerows, so every time would be a new discovery, such adventure. Yeah, that actually happens to me like on a weekly basis. I'll just be walking around. I have no idea what's going on. And then all of a sudden, Braden will go, wow, that garden's gorgeous. And I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? I can literally just see what's in front of me. How are you seeing over everyone's hedges, you creep? But yeah. Here fighting against the 2030 agenda. Do it! I don't know what that means. But do it! Yes, hiding in cupboards and stuff. Yes, yes, I'm very good at hide and seek. Trust me, trust me. I'll hide anywhere. I'm good at this stuff. Okay, should we play another song? What should I play? I'll play the Pirate Shanty. Go on, let's do this. So, I'll send you the lyrics, and if you haven't watched my streams on Twitch, I've done this a few times now. What happens is I sing it through once, and then this is why I'd love to do a live show, because it'd be so fun to sing live. And I see this as a pirate shanty, so I really want to hear a crowd just be like, "Oh, jump in the sea, let it wash over me," just sing. It would be sing scream basically. It would be nice. But yeah, I'll put the lyrics in the chat, and if you want from home, you can join me. And hopefully no one can hear you. So it doesn't matter. You don't need to worry about how you sound. But yeah, I'll put them in now. I don't know what the word count is in here actually. So let me have a look. Okay, let me put it in. So that's the first bit. Grabs rum. Yeah, fucking do it. Everyone get your rum. Okay. Did you learn If I Were a Fish by Karuk? That song is bloody cute. I thought you were saying badly cute. That's a badly cute? There's a way to be cute badly? Fun to play. No, I don't. Wait. If I Were a Fish, was it that one? I don't know what that is. I'll have to check it out. Oh my god, no! I know what you're talking about! It is so cute! I don't know how to play it, but yes, I love that one. I can't remember how you sing it, but oh yeah, it's so cute. But yeah, we'll do this one. And then, such a brown one. Yes, I know what you're talking about. It's a cute ass song. Cute ass song. Okay. So I'll sing through once and then I'll be like, your turn! And then at home, you can start singing along with me. I'll jump in the sea, let it wash over me. As I fight with the cold, I feel free, I feel bold. Take my body, my mind, let me dance with the brine. As you thrash at my limbs, make them weightless within. Let your waves cradle all of the thoughts I ignore. Let your song deafen me to all I dreamt I could be. As you push, as you pull, I become your ragdoll. With the taste of the sea, I forget how to breathe. One day, all I've made won't mean nothing at all. So catch me as I fall, as I fall, as I fall. Okay, so it's your go now. I'll jump in the sea, let it wash over me. As I fight with the cold, I feel free, I feel bold. Take my body, my mind, let me dance with the brine. As you thrash at my limbs, make them weightless within. Let your waves cradle all of the thoughts I ignore. Let your song deafen me to all I dreamt I could be. As you push, as you pull, I become your ragdoll. With the taste of the sea, I forget how to breathe. One day, I hope there will be a little piece of me
buried deep in the sand that you might understand. Did you sing? Did you sing? I hope so. Thank you for all the love hearts. I appreciate it. We need some dance emotes. We do. I don't know if YouTube allows like special emotes. You know, like on Twitch, you know? I don't know. I haven't done a live stream on YouTube in so long. I'm confuzzled. I might need to turn on the subscription, like members thing, but I don't want to do that because I feel bad because I've already got Patreon. So I'm like, I don't want to have members and Patreon because then maybe that's greedy. I don't know. You sang? Yes, Jamie. Nice. I'm glad you sang. Moshing intensifies. Circle pit. Wow, look at you go. At that final note, understand. That was beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, it's such a fun song. I think it would be such a fun song to sing live, especially if any of you like it and you want to sing along. That would be so cute. I would really enjoy that. It would be nice. I hope there will be... Okay, so I think we're going to watch one more embarrassing video before I say goodbye. We've got 10 minutes left. I think you deserve it because, you know, as I said, thank you so much to all of you. You made this happen. And yeah, I'm very, very grateful. So I think you deserve one more embarrassing moment of me watching an old video. So I hope you enjoy it. I need to practice for the recording after all. Very true. Very true. Okay. So, where is it? I'm just gonna watch an old video. It was literally like 2 minutes long. Where's it gone? Where I just say thank you there for 400 subs, which is so cute. Yes, you're very far away, but if you ever make it up north to play live, please make sure you tell me. If I ever go anywhere to sing, I'll make sure that I put it as many places as possible, so hopefully you can all see. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay. Oh, golly gosh.
Hello!
Oh, not this one again. I did a little throwback by the looks of it. Anyway, let's... Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's, I'll put this one back for the time being. And put on my headphones. Well, let's watch this little video together. La da da, la da da, da da da. Oh, my Beatles top. I forgot about that. I used to wear that all the time. Okay, yeah, let's just do this. Hello! Hi! I'm kind of overwhelmed at the moment just because there are so many of you. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out and stuff. I'm a bit overwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie, and at the same time I'm extremely grateful, more grateful than overwhelmed. I just want to say thank you for coming and watching my videos and subscribing because you like me. I don't know what to say, just thank you for stopping by. Thank you for, yeah, liking me. So what I would like to do for you guys, I thought it was about time that we got to know each other. What I would love to do is to do like a little Q&A. Oh my god, I know, it's so boring. I've been getting so many questions on my Twitter, on my Tumblr, and I would love to answer you all, but I don't see the point of doing it to individual people when I get asked the same questions, especially how old are you? So yeah, I will answer that in the Q&A. I would also love to get to know you. I want you guys to know who you're watching, the person behind the camera, and I would also like to know who you are. I'm quite interested in all of you lovely people. Ask me questions, just any question that you want to ask. They can be as crazy as you want. What dinosaur's your favourite? That's not even that crazy. If you were a cat, what part of your body would you Oh my lick? god, I just like ramble, isn't it?
That's not that crazy either. Obviously, I'm not going to answer some questions
So
that are
awkward.
really super personal, but I don't mind getting a little bit personal for you guys because I really do want you to know who I am.
ask me those questions through comment section down below, or Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook. I've got all of my links down there, so just have a gander. In return, I would like you to also comment the responses to my questions about you, so I can get to know a bit more about you guys. What was your favourite childhood game? What motivates you? And do you have a role model? And if so, who are they? Or what are they? Because it could be your dog. I would like to thank all of you guys for coming here to my little part of the YouTube world that is so big that it's hard to even notice that I'm here. It's just so lovely. I honestly appreciate every single one of you. So lovely that I've got a community that actually like to comment as well, and that aren't afraid to kind of leave me messages on Facebook or through YouTube every now and then, because you know, I'm not big. I know I'm not big. I quite like that, because that means that I really can appreciate every single one of you, and I have time for you. I just really hope that I can keep on making content that entertains you and that I can have fun with as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing your questions and reading your answers. Have a lovely day or evening.
Why does the edits keep doing that? Oh my gosh. Oh, bless me in my tiny ass little room in London. Well, I mean, I was very grateful then, and I'm still very grateful now. And I do want to know, who is your role model? Is it your dog? If anyone's role model is their dog, please let me know. And I would completely understand, because a dog's life is like top notch. Like, what do? They eat, they sleep, they get belly rubs, they poop. Yeah, I think that's role model material. Oh my gosh. It's not awkward, it's so genuine and nice. You always seem so genuine over and oh, thank you. Yeah, so I was very young. And it's still a little bit awkward, I think, but yes, it's nice. I think it's really important actually to like make time to say thank you to people, you know, who help this. And also, like I said, the reason why I started YouTube back then, especially back then, I was like quite a lonely person, so it did mean a lot to me that like people were watching and like interacting. It was really confusing, and I was like, what the fuck? And even now I'm like still like, what the fuck? Like whenever my video gets like more than 1,000 views, I'm like, what the fuck? That's nice, I like this, thank you, appreciate. See, I've noticed I do accents when I feel awkward, and it's like a coping mechanism. Oh my gosh. It hits hard at the end. Oh yeah. It's obviously some sort of gameplay video that I did. I dig the hair. Oh gosh, I hate the hair. You look kind of different. Yeah, well, it was 10 years ago, or 9 years ago. Just a long time ago. It was a long, long time ago. That was, I looked quite different there. I know I did. Question 3, me, obviously. Well, are you answering my questions? Wait, let me see. Wait, what was it? Question 1. Question 1. Question 1. Possibly Pokemon and Gran Turismo 4. Good call, good call. I used to play Gran Turismo against my dad when I was a kid. Question 2. Maybe Vengeance and the Regrets of My Enemies. Love it. How many enemies have you got? Damn. I haven't had belly rubs in ages. Oh. Oh. I guess you could get them yourself, but it's not the same. I understand. It doesn't feel the same. It's not the same. Present Yags laughing on the dog joke of past Yags must mean something. Yeah, stupid me. Stupid me, still laughing at the same stupid things. Mentioning Tumblr was the stand. I know! I was like, I'm getting loads of comments on my Tumblr. Tumblr? I forgot I had a Tumblr, to be honest with you. Yaz, you're a very intelligent, open, funny, interesting, and entertaining person. Congratulations on your first 50k, and here's to the next 50k. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, wee. And thank you so much for spending just a couple of hours to celebrate it with me. I really, really appreciate it. And as I said earlier as well, thank you so much to everyone who helped make this a reality, to Jamie in the chat right now, for helping bring my music to a whole new level. Like, I fucking appreciate that. Literally makes my dreams come true. I used to want to make music when I was a kid, and now I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. That's cool. Yay. And also to Jacob, who edits some of my videos whenever I can afford to pay him, and Nina, who has done that in the past as well. Like, all these like amazing creative people who I've gotten to work with, and of course Brayden, who is actually working with me on my next music video. And of course, the song for that music video was produced by our very own Jamie in the chat. So yeah, just thank you so much to everyone who's helped make this channel and everything that I do here like a reality. And of course, thank you to you. Yeah, you. I'm looking at you for watching and interacting and whatever. Like, even if you don't comment or anything, like just you being here and watching means a lot. And I really hope that the videos can have a positive influence in one way or another. Yes, more flattery, please. Confetti again? You're gonna have to clean that, lady. You know that, right? Yeah. Don't worry. I'll just hoover it up. It's funny that none of it's landed back there, though, isn't it? Isn't it? Hooray for Jamie! Yeah! Hooray for Jamie! Woo! Do a wow for Jamie. Wow! Oh, so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off with a song, and I think probably what better song to finish off with than Sweater, eh? The first song that Jamie and I worked on. Was that the first song? I think it was the first song. So yeah, I'm gonna finish off with Sweater, and then we can say goodbye. So, congrats on 50K. Thank you so much, Billy. Okay. And if you know the song, please sing along at home. This was the first song that I ever wrote. Exciting. I can't wait forever. I'm not that patient. I got too many things to do. You're comfy like a sweater. But when the sun comes out, I won't be needing you. Your smile conceals a secret, and it's so sickly sweet that I can't see the point of digging deeper through a surface that is just so beautiful. I don't wanna spoil your soul. Please don't leave this to go cold. Your eyes make me feel dizzy when you quiz me on my childhood history. I'll share with you if you so kindly cup me, oh, so I can see. I don't want yeah. I could pry through the cracks so crudely glued from you straight onto me, but instead I enjoy this view that I so shallowly envy. I don't wanna spoil my soul. Please don't leave this to go cold. If the best things are worth waiting for, but you disagree, what you only see, then now right here's where we both are, and I'm too afraid to turn around and see how far, and see how far, 'cause I can't wait forever.
So you're comfy like a sweater, but when the sun comes out, I won't be needing you. There you go. It's the last song for you. Thank you so much. Forgetting my lyrics, I know, I'm a poop head, sorry. Congrats for 50k subscribers. Thank you so much, YagmanX. You're already sounding present. Oh, thank you. You're a very kind person. Lots of love from Nepal. I'm a GTG. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It means so much to me. And thank you, Mr. Fahrenheit, as well. I can see all your little hearts, so thank you so much for those. Understandable, yeah. I get so like, I'm like singing and then I'm like, oh, the chat, and then I'm like, shit, what the fuck am I singing again? Oh dear. I'll just have to do it more and get more used to it. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you being here. If you like this format, if you like live streams, then maybe you would... Is it 50.1 now? Oh, fuck yeah. Then maybe you would enjoy watching me on Twitch. So I'm just going to put the Twitch in the chat so you know. And also... all my links are in the description anyway. But yeah, feel free to follow me over on Twitch and you can see more live streams like this one. But I just wanted to do this one on YouTube because I wanted to say a personal thank you to you here on YouTube. Next video should be next Monday. So I hope you enjoy that one. Thank you so much for answering the questions. Thank you so much for asking the questions as well. I've seen lots of famous rockers forget lyrics. It happens. Yeah. Me too, actually. Yeah. They're very good at winging it, you know, and being like, just keeping on going so the crowd doesn't even know. It's like, very good at that. Improvisation, I guess. That's the word for it. You could ask us to make the chat work as a teleprompter. I would not trust you with that. I could see y'all following me. Thank you so much for that. Thanks, Patrick. But yeah, thank you again so much. Also, Patreon, it would be chaos. It would absolutely be chaos. Patreons, I'm actually going to, as soon as I finish this stream, I'm going to upload a YouTube video for you to watch. It's going to be the early access to my behind the scenes of how I'm making my next music video. So Patreons will get access to that. And I think that's enough of me telling you what to do. Promoting myself, that's the word. Thank you so much for the followers on Twitch. Hopefully I will see some of you there in my future streams. I stream on Mondays at 7 a.m. BST for our Monday morning motivation streams, and I also usually stream on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. BST where we play some games. So if you're missing the gameplay, Twitch is the place to be because I play games every week over there. There were confetti on the screen and she couldn't see the lyrics. Have a nice weekend, Miss Yag. Oh, Miss Yag, that's so cute. You too, D Crow, thank you so much. So actors smell the fart, what do singers do? Yep, I think it's time I go, Bruce. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, here's to 50 more. Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed, Nana. I'm going to say goodbye to who I can see in the chat now. So goodbye to Nana. Goodbye to... Oh, and thank you so much, Rambo, for the follow. Goodbye to Unusual Illusion. Goodbye, Hui. Goodbye, Nikki. Goodbye, Bruce Barrett. Goodbye, Miss Gatto. Goodbye, Space Wanderer. Goodbye, Jamie. Goodbye, Michael Castilla. Goodbye, Nicholas P. Goodbye, Miko. Goodbye, Sidnator. Goodbye, Sud. It's everyone. Goodbye, Mr. Fahrenheit and IntelliTronX if you're still around. And yeah, goodbye to anyone who I might have missed in the chat. Goodbye, Leo. And goodbye to anyone who is watching and not in the chat. Hello. Because I really appreciate you being here as well. So, have a lovely day or evening. I'll see you in the next live stream on Twitch or the next video on YouTube. Thanks again. I appreciate it. I am saluting you, apparently. I appreciate it. Have a lovely day, evening, and goodbye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.